Good afternoon. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. We're going to work on a book stack. We're going to see how it goes. No guarantees. I was out this morning. Tried to do a little bit of after Christmas shopping. That was not good. Yeah, we can go into that later. But let me move you down on here and show you what we're working with. Oh, let me shut on the light or turn on the light there. Okay, I've got 3 books here that I have just painted. They're kind of raw silk, not kind of, they are painted with raw silk. And by the way, if you don't see the red live button up above, you know you're catching a replay. I did not send out text alerts. Courtney is not here. So, she's actually probably taking a nap, so I didn't want to bother her. So, let's figure out what we're going to do here. I think I'm planning to decoupage all 3 of these, I think, with the same paper and do kind of a spring type theme. Okay. All right, so I'm using one of Roy's cycled papers. Can't remember what it's called. Something ephemera or just ephemera. I can't remember now. But I can post all the links later. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out what I think I need for that. And I know it doesn't look real springy right now, but hopefully it ends up springy. At least springier than the last project we did with the sunflowers. That totally looked fall, but oh well. Okay, let's cut this off roughly where we think we need it. So we took off to go shopping today, and the weather here is not great, but I mean it was fine. Much better than when I went to Minnesota. So yeah, it was nothing compared to that. So that was okay, but things were closed. I don't know who else knew that things would be closed today. And one of them we did look on the way. We did find out before we got there, but still, I was so aggravated. I really wanted to go to an antique store. I really had my heart set on looking for some certain things, and so frustrating. And then we went to, we did not even try Walmart. We heard other people talking about Walmart at TJ Maxx, and they're like, do not go there. It's like, well, I didn't want to go there anyway, so that was no big deal. And then TJ Maxx, I got some stuff, which, you know, my decor is pretty basic, pretty neutral. I like a lot of greens, just, you know, Christmas trees, you know, nothing major. Get up to the counter, everything I got was not Christmas motif. It was just winter. I'm like, well, then I don't want it. So I ended up with a few ornaments there, and what else I didn't get all the way to the bottom there. Few ornaments, oh, and some cute bags, you know, like shopping bags. So that was irritating. Salvation Army was not even open today. Goodwill was, so I did get a few things I might show you afterwards. Sorry, I had to turn that heat down. I'm using Fusion's Decoupage and Transfer Gel, in case I did not say that already. Okay. And maybe we won't do all of these today. Maybe I don't know, maybe we'll just do the top bop. I don't know. Well, let's just see what we feel like as we get going here. It's gonna be pretty monotonous to watch me do all 3 of these, but I didn't think that out beforehand. But like I said, I did paint these all raw silk so that yeah, because there was some dark green on one of them, and one of them was red, and that would have definitely came through our tissue paper. Imagine that, I got it a little bit short again. We'll fix that later. Okay, let's dry it a little bit and we'll sand off those edges. Hey, Rayanne. Starting to think the comments weren't working. You're the first one to say anything. Everybody's being shy today, or they don't know me. I have a different audience today. I don't know. I didn't send out text alerts. So, Courtney's not here, and for me to take the time to figure out how to do it, I would be out of the mood to go live by that point. So, here we are. Liz, we are, hey Amy, we're going to do a little book stack. We're going to try it anyway. We're going to put 3 books together and decorate them for spring. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it works out. I'm just trying to dry it a little bit before I go on. Actually, I might let it dry some on its own. Oh shoot, look there. I already got it stuck to the glue I had down there. Oh well, it's on the back, or this might even be a middle book, I'm not sure. But I do have a little rip there. I just kind of want to make sure I got that underneath there. Good afternoon, Lisa. Okay, so let's kind of put them together for a second and see which one this is, if it makes any difference. Just ignore that. Okay, so yeah, this one could be the middle if we need it to be, if I don't mess up the other one too, so. Because this one's a little bit smaller, the other 2 are about the same size. So we've got one kind of, sort of ready. I'm going to set it in front of my fan there. And then let's go ahead and do these 2. I'm hoping to be able to not have to get out another sheet of paper. So we'll see how that goes. I think it'll work. Okay, let's scoot it over here. We did have the best Mexican in town, though, today for lunch. We love Maya. If you're local to Quincy, Illinois, that's our favorite Mexican. And it's been a long time since I've had it. Surprised Greg hasn't commented yet. He can usually smell it on my breath for at least a day or 2. I just saw him briefly, so maybe he didn't have time to comment. All right, let's get our decoupage and transfer gel on the back there. Hello, Maria. Hey, Carla. Gosh, everybody's quiet today. Maybe you're all taking down your Christmas. I think I'm going to leave mine up a while. Like I said, mine's pretty neutral. A lot of trees and lights. I'm pretty good with leaving it up for a while, actually. I got, I guess, more important things to do at this point, so. And I think I want to enjoy it a little bit longer. And I might have bought a few more things today that maybe I want to sit out and look at for a week or 2, so. And like I said, I did bring them out here to show you guys to see if you want to see what, if we want to have a little show and tell. I didn't get a whole lot. Oh, and did I mention that we went to Hobby Lobby but walked out? I've never seen the lines so long. I mean, it's not unusual for there to be lines at Hobby Lobby, but this was otherworldly, crazy. Like, yeah, no, and the shelves were empty in a lot of places. I'm like, okay, yeah, there is nothing in this store I want bad enough to wait in this line. So that was disappointing, because my biggest things I wanted to go to was the antique store that was closed on Mondays, which I did not look that up till the way down, so bad on me. And then Hobby Lobby, which was open, but crazily busy, so. And it was only like 5% more off for Christmas than it has been, so. Note to self, just pay the 70% off and get what you want and not have to deal with that. Which I think Hobby Lobby's been crazy busy for a while anyway, but this, like I said, was just out of this world crazy. Okay, Carla says, of course. Hello, Brenda. Hey, Jane. It's cold here, too. We are getting snow today. I mean, more snow. I mean, we got a lot of wind the other day, but not a lot of snow. And today, I don't think we were really supposed to be getting this, but I think it started overnight. We've got, I don't know how many inches. We got a few inches now, at least. It's pretty. Not fun to drive in, but just drying this a little bit. I think it said 22 on my way home, so at least it's a good 20, 25, maybe 30 degrees warmer than it has been. So we're working our way back up. Hobby Lobby had people here outside. I bet they were outside waiting in their cars here too. Oh my gosh, they had to be. And it wasn't even 10 o'clock when we got there. The lines were crazy. Ugh, that's not my scene, man. I am not down for that. That was crazy town. So yeah, I texted Courtney, said leaving. I got to the front door, she was already there, which it's not her place to go anyway, so she's never real excited when we go there anyway. She likes to go to TJ Maxx and the mall, or Kohl's. So I did take her to TJ Maxx, which, like I said, they have their Christmas motif stuff on sale, but the evergreen trees they called winter, so it did not qualify, so I'm like, nope, no thank you. I'm just glad they let me know that they were not included on the sale before I checked out. So, note to self, I know better next time. On a lot of things today. A lot of lessons learned today. When Christmas Day is observed, the day after Christmas Day, some stores are not going to be open. But I never dreamed Salvation Army would be one of them. But I wasn't even planning on going there until, the other places we tried to go to fell through. And some of the antique stores have just plain closed. Lisa had 3 inches overnight. Can you cover the book like you're doing and then actually use it as a junk journal decorating the inside? Sure, I don't know why not. That's a great idea, actually. And I know I've heard of that before. I have never done a junk journal. I have all the stuff to do it. Oh, it's just hard to switch the gears when I've got so many, other things I need to be doing for Facebook Lives and our membership and all those things. So I have thought about doing it in our memberships, and then that way I would have to do it if it was part of it, but haven't got that far and haven't felt out the girls to see if they would want to do that, because we are mainly furniture focused in there, so I don't want to say, hey, we do furniture all the time, and oh, by the way, we're going to add this in one night instead, so I don't know. But yes, if you don't, because like mine, I have painted the pages shut, basically. But yeah, you totally would not have to do that. And I wouldn't say I intentionally painted them shut, but I do put some paint on the outside of them. But, I don't care if mine ever open again because it's going to be a stack. Okay, let's dry these now. Oh, Liz, yes, I used to scrapbook, so I have so much stuff. And I've actually, I don't know how many of you got the little, we did the gift, or what do we call them? I wanted to call it crap in a bag, but it was my old scrapbooking supplies, or maybe part of a stencil, or maybe part of a transfer, my supplies that I just, have so much of that I needed to get rid of. We did that a while back. Orders over a certain amount got a free goodie bag. And, so anyway, I have, I don't know, several suitcases full yet of more scrapbooking stuff to go through. So we will be doing goodie bags again sometime in the future. I don't know. I've got so many ideas. More ideas than time, I always say. But I did take some time yesterday and Christmas Day morning for a little bit, and Christmas Eve morning, and relaxed some. And it's amazing what a little relaxation can do to get your brain going. I wouldn't know because I don't relax enough. But, gosh, I'm wanting to redo the wall in front of me, which now that I see it, there's not that much wall there to do. I have a bunch of wooden crates. Like I said, somehow I stumbled onto Pinterest while we were watching TV yesterday. And, yeah, I'm wanting to find all the wood crates I have in my garage, or in my carport, and start stacking them up into the wall for organization. I can't even remember what all. Oh, what got me started was that dang Tim Holtz. Anybody know who Tim Holtz is? If you ever scrapbooked, you probably know who he is. Ah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the goodie bags. Those were fun for me to make, too. I feel like the bags got bigger towards the end, because I was like, I just want to keep getting rid of stuff. It felt so good. But, yeah, I watched his home tour. Oh, thank you, Liz. I watched his home tour. Well, I started it, I don't know, one day last week, had it playing in the background. I love Tim Holtz. I just love everything he does. Well, maybe not everything, but I love most dang everything he does. And then he had a house tour. I'm like, well, we got to check this out. It's over 2 hours long. So anyway, like I said, I had it playing in the background on my computer while I was working one day last week, and obviously I couldn't really pay attention to it, so it was kind of my treat to myself yesterday morning. I sat down and popped it on the YouTube on my TV and watched him. I'm going to repaint these since I sanded that off there. I've got some of my red showing back through. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. So anyway, I got started watching Tim Holtz yesterday. Or his and his is over the top, crazy, crammed, too much for me even. But yet, you just pick out what you like. I'm sure nobody likes everything I do. I'm sure nobody likes everything anybody does. Well, I mean, maybe there is some people you do. But anyway, I got a lot of nuggets out of his. It's like, ooh, just different things I want to look at the next time I'm at a antique store. So then it's like, okay, it's the day after Christmas tomorrow. There might be sales, yada, yada. And then, so I blame it on Tim Holtz for me going out today, but I was sadly disappointed that there was no antique stores open. But anyway, yeah, I did get a lot of inspiration from him, and then, I can't remember what else that led to, but somehow I got onto all the wooden crates I have, and because I do have quite a stash. I don't know, so I was writing down notes left and right. See, I'm just one of those that can't just sit there and watch TV. Apparently. Also writing grocery lists, and Greg and I both keep index cards next to where we sit on the couch, and we're always jotting down notes, things we gotta do, so. See, I've been a rambling. What are you guys saying? Hello, Candace. Hey, Kay. Little sunflower queen. Oh, thank you, Candace. But you know what I mean, right? Liz loves Tim too. Got to meet him. Aw, how cool is that? You know what? I feel like he was at a, what was that store? Archivers. I think he was in one of those one time when I was there. And I'm weird. I'm not like a fangirl. I mean, I will stand across the room and gawk, but not. I'm just too shy, I guess. But at that point, I don't think I really knew who he was or what he was going to mean to me. So I'm pretty sure he was there doing a demo, and I was just too dumb to know who he was at the time. So looking back, kind of sad about that. Okay, there. That one's done. Let's go ahead and do this one. Or done for now, to this point anyway. So yeah, I was gonna, you know, find all this amazing stuff at the thrift store, and then I was gonna take pictures, do a video, show everybody, and then I was gonna put hashtag Tim Holtz made me do it. But I didn't even get to go. So, do have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm sure my son's not watching, but he's not going to be thrilled tomorrow when I say, oh, by the way, we're going to stop in this antique store real quick. Because he's going, me, him, and Courtney are all going to get our teeth cleaned. So, I feel like a little family time, right? But, if that place is open tomorrow, I'm running in real quick. They better be open. Please, please, please. So, we'll see if I get lucky tomorrow. And this book was white below, so I don't think I'm going to have to touch up any paint that I'm scratching off here. Okay. Sorry, frogs in my throat. I can send you my grocery list. You're welcome to it. I need a full-time cook. We just have so many people eating here every day, which, like I said, we weren't here today. We ate at our favorite Mexican restaurant, so me, Mom, and Courtney all went. So we left here about 8:30, and we were back, probably about 1 o'clock, which, you know, when everything's closed, you get home a lot sooner. Or when the lines are too long that you won't stick around, you know, that doesn't hurt either, time-wise. And it was easier on the pocketbook, too, let me tell you. Okay, so I think I'm going to touch this one up because it had a little green around the binding. I'm going to touch that up real quick here. See, I did a lot of that on here, so mine is, I wouldn't say completely painted shut, but it does have a lot of paint on there, here and there. I was not careful about it because I don't plan to ever have to open them. Oh, there's where I did not get that sanded off there. I missed a side here. Hello, Angie Lewis. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. How the heck are ya? I'm just over here being all fat and sassy. Okay, well, I'm going to sand that off. And then we'll put them back together and see what they're looking like. Okay, so is that our bottom maybe? Then the next one. And then our smallest one. So I think I'm going to set them kind of askew, I think. So I'm sorry if you're OCD, you're not going to like it. And I may change my mind yet too. I don't know, maybe I'll just put the top one cockeyed. Alright. I think I'll go ahead and seal these real quick with just a coat of the Fusion Tough Coat. Or Fusion Decoupage and Transfer Gel. I could use Fusion Tough Coat also, actually, but Just get it sealed, and then whatever we do next, yeah, we'll be ready. Looking forward to the new year. Oh, yeah, I never even thought about Valentine's vibes. I had totally, what the heck? How did I miss that? I just wanted a big chunky silver necklace and grabbed this one, and yeah, I think I wore this jacket for a Christmas day, and I'll grab that too, and yeah, did not even think about it being Valentine vibes. What the heck? Go ahead and get that sealed too. The hard part of this is, you know, especially on a live. If I wasn't live, I would just let these sit and turn them over and work on them, you know, a little more leisurely, but we're trying to get through them. So I don't want to lay them down and have them get stuck to anything, but that's why I keep trying to dry them. Don't want them to stick to anything and pick it up, which I always do. Angie, all I've done is decoupaged one of recycled papers on. I think it's called ephemera or something ephemera. I'll put links in when I get done, but that's all I've done is decoupaged these papers onto all of them. And now I'm just sealing them. I really kind of like them just like they are. Oops. I would not have to do much more other than glue them together and tie them together if I wanted to. But I said spring, so we're going to keep going. Whoop, I did not get that on very good. I think it was drying too fast for me, so it didn't stay wet under it. I think it dried before I got my paper on earlier. I think I needed I bet this is my first book. I don't think I had enough medium on. I think I had it on too thin. So I know I did slather on more the last two books. Like I said, I've always got a fan running here because I'm always hot, so sometimes it dries things before I'm ready for it. Thank you. And as far as I know, we should have some new papers. Hopefully mine come in time. Royce has a new release coming out, I think Thursday. So I hope mine are here in time. I know there's been delays with shipping, you know, delays with the weather, all that kind of thing. But she wanted to release last week, and then, yeah, shipments were not arriving, and people didn't have their product yet, so I don't think I did this seam. I can't remember, or the binding here. Oh, it doesn't feel like I did the back yet either. Okay. Sorry, this is pretty boring. I should have maybe done one or two of these ahead of time. I guess if you've never done it before, it's repetition, which I think is how we learn, but okay, let's try that one. We got one more to seal. And that'll be our top one. Starting to worry that it's going to look ridiculous with these spring flowers that I have out. I could just leave them like they are, but I don't think I will do that. But yeah, this is a paper I feel like that's overlooked. I mean, I don't use it very often, but I'm loving it on here. I love seeing all the, looks like a register, an old register on there, part of a key. I don't know if register is the word I want there, but I hope you know what I mean. I should have done this one first since it's the top one. It could have been drying for us to play with. But, you know, me and thinking ahead, we are not two peas in a pod. And I don't know yet. I may do some dry brushing on here to, I don't know, I hate to because I love what it looks like now, but I just thought I might dry brush it to fade the print back a little bit so that our florals can stand out more. Why don't, well, I don't know. But this top one would be the one I should do it on the most, probably, because it's going to have the florals on it, whereas the rest of it may not. Could have, but it just depends on where we land. Oh, and if you haven't noticed or haven't seen, Fusion paint is going up in price, which, you know, oops, no big surprise, what isn't? But it is, they have said, they haven't told us what the price is going to be, but they have said it'll be 10 to 15%. So if you want to stock up, at least with what I have on hand currently before that price increase, I would encourage you to do so. January 5th is when we're supposed to increase our prices to whatever they tell us it will be. So yeah, little fun fact for you. Or not so fun fact, actually. Oh, and I think I saw Prima molds are going up too, but I have not had a chance to look at, go into that email further. The paper, they're all the same size. Recycled, they're all 20 inch by 30 inch. So it's a good sized piece of paper. Okay. Let's see what we think for, see, I had a totally different vision, but putting it together, it's looking better like, well, I don't know. Because I have these out, I don't know if you can see them, and I was going to put a word on each. I think we're going to go ahead and go with it, and maybe just add gold accents to tie it all together. Let's go ahead and put our words on there and see what we think from there. Let's see. See if they'll even fit. Yeah, some of these are thinner. Some, oh yeah, these are way too big. Those are not going to work on this one. So, surely that happy will work. Just happy. We could do love, cute, curiosity. I'm going to go with curiosity. Will that fit? Yeah. I think there's one more sheet too. These might be, ooh, that's probably too big for these books, but some more cute words. It looks like this sheet will be the one we're going to go with. So we got happy, we've got, oh, I'm not going to use warrior. Happy, curiosity, and imagination would probably fit, but let's see, do I want hope or love? We've got happy, curiosity. Let's just cut off, no, I'm going to save love for Valentine's Day. We'll do something with that for Valentine's Day. Which is right around the corner. Okay, so keep them apart for now. That one's the skinniest one. Is that, oh, that is almost too big. Hope, Curiosity. I think they're gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. Okay. I think I'm gonna scoot them all over to the right hand side. Man, you guys are quiet today. I've had to ramble on and on. And don't let me forget to show you what I got this morning. Sorry, I need a different stick. I believe this transfer is called Powerful Words. I will try to look at these when I get done and figure out what I used and put in a link in case you're wanting to make anything similar. Okay, there's Happy. We're gonna do Curiosity next, weren't we? We'll see how this comes together. You know, I probably should have gotten out. Oh, maybe I should. I may have you guys tell me. I have some florals with gold in them that would have probably been really good to use with this since it has gold already. But I don't know if I really... I know I could probably find the Gilded floral over there, which is a turquoisey blue one with gold on it, but I don't know. I don't know. But we can always do other gold accents too. So there's Happy, Curiosity. That's our top one. And Hope will be our last one here. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. Curiosity, Hope, and Happy. Okay, so next, let's see. Oh, we could, oh, it won't fit. I was thinking we could use one of these bigger words on here, but they're too long. I don't think any of these are really going to work either. Simplicity, nope. Joy, but I think that's more Christmas. Dreamer could work. True could work, but... Okay, here's the flowers I have out to use with it. Which, laying them on top of there does not look like... I'm not feeling that at all. Let me look over here real quick. See if I can find those. There they are. Which these are not what I wanted to use on this. See if there's some more pieces of it too. Okay, well, this is all I have of it. I think we are going to go with this route instead. I think that's what we're going to do. We might put that on the top. I was gonna stencil the word bloom on here somewhere, some way, but I don't know that we're even gonna need that. So, I may get those glued together, and then we could put this big floral on the top and have it coming down the sides and down there too. But we gotta have them glued together first. So, let's glue them together. And I think I lied. I think I'm going to keep them straight together now. They're as straight as I can get them. So that we can take our flower down the side. Okay, so that's what we've got on there. We've got this big floral we could add if we had to. Hey Jamie, I am finishing up. Sorry there was no text alert sent. Courtney's not here, and by the time I would figure out how to do it, I would be out of the mood to do a live, so I'm out here swinging in the wind. Okay, so I don't love that closed one, but we could cover it up with that one if we had to. But let's try this floral on there, which I don't know that this looks real springy now either. Does it look more Christmassy or not? I guess it's whatever you want it to be. Hey Deborah, it's not your fault. I didn't get a text alert sent out. Okay. And it probably would have been a good idea to put this on first and then, nah, I don't know. I'm trying to decide how I want to lay this because I don't want to cover up all our words. I'm going to cut that side off where I creased it. And we're just gonna go for it. But I do think this color and the gilded floral looks more better than the other bright florals that I had on here. But if we had done the white dry brushing on here and covered, you know, blended that back a little, I think those would have been fine. But once I got this paper on here, I was like, I like it too much to fade it back any. So, you know, that's just how things evolve with me. Always changing my plan midstream. And then, like I said, when I saw these gold on here, it's like, ooh, I should really be. And I think there's one called, is it Sun-Kissed? I don't know. There's another one or two from Prima that we have that have some gold in them around the edges that would probably have worked out really well on here also. Oh, that's pretty. Hey, Amy. Good. Okay, we got two Amy's. The other Amy likes the combo. Lisa likes it. Good, thank you. Good, Valerie likes the blue. I do too. Okay. Oh, that's looking pretty. Let's see if we can, I don't know. I'm almost tempted to go get another, but maybe we'll just do that. We'll have it start here-ish and go around the back side. Then we've got something, a little something on our back side too. So I was almost tempted to go get another whole transfer of this to see what else is in it. I don't remember. So we could also use this somewhere. I don't think I want it on this project, but you never know here. So let's try to get those on there, or this on here. And we're just gonna go like that. No, I like that side of the flower better. Okay, it's gonna be a pain with that division there between the books, but if my craft knife is handy, if not, I've surely got a razor blade. There it is. Okay. Let's hope that looks okay. Wrapped around there. I'll have to see what I have laying around here for some gold to go around some of the edges. It is so pretty. Like I said, definitely not, you know, it rarely is with me ever the way I start out. Thank you, Carla. It's all about how you handle Plan B, right? I got that sign from my father-in-law one time, because he was always talking about Plan B, Plan A, all the time. So I always think about that. It's all about how you handle Plan B. Okay. All right. Now we could tie this up with something. I did not bring turquoise over because I wasn't going to use turquoise. And actually, I don't know where I put the ribbon that I got out, so it might be. I thought I set it on here. But, oh, there's some. I had that one out, but that might be too much for this. I don't know, I kind of like it, but, and we don't even have to tie it shut. I do have this like clear organza, which really wouldn't show much at all. Ooh, it looks like it's my last piece of it too. Let's see, am I doing this backwards? I am. Actually, let's put our gold on first before we tie this up. Let me see what I have here for a gold. The lettering, Deborah, is from the Powerful, I think it's called Powerful Words. Like I said, I didn't look at any of these things before I came on. I didn't know. It doesn't do me any good to look because then I don't end up using the same thing anyway, but usually. What do I have for a gold? Well, let's see what inks I have. Black, white, silver. Well, I have a gold, but I don't know where it is. It must have ran away from home. Okay, so we'll just go with the aged brass that I have sitting here, which would not be my pick, but we've already been on here a while, right? Yeah, we're gonna try some of that. I'm just gonna put it around the edges. That might not be terrible. I don't know if you guys can even see. Way too up close and personal. Just hitting those high high spots there to bring out some detail. And you can go as thick or light as you want. I try to start out light and then decide, oops, if I want more or not. Or sometimes I accidentally get too much on and that decides that I gotta keep putting more on to even it out. Okay, I'm gonna go around all these edges now. Thank you, Deborah. But yeah, when I get off here, Courtney, I'm sure, is taking a nap. She's not here. So she's not here to send out the text alerts or to pop in any links. So I'm actually going to put some on this here too. Just because I want to. Oh shoot, I got to call the locker yet. I bet they're going to be closed by the time I get in there. I got to tell them how we want our meat. So I hear Greg is here and on the phone. That just reminded me I have a phone call I need to make. Okay. Well, I don't think this aged brass is a terrible look. I actually like it. I was afraid it wouldn't be gold enough, but I like it. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Carla. I'm getting dry. I had Mexican for lunch, so that is making me thirsty. I don't think I thought to bring it. Oh, I do have a little bit of Diet Pepsi here. Wet my whistle. Yeah, I do love this, especially on the pages. Okay. Let's go around to this side. Oh, we still got to do the back too. Oh, thank you, Cindy. We did not send out text alerts, so it's not your fault. Not that there's ever such a thing as being late. We got replays. It's just fine. It's been so long. I meant to do Christmas books this year and never got to them, so here we are the day after Christmas doing I don't know if it's really spring-like or not. Oh shoot, I forgot there's an auction ending coming up too. Doggone it, I got too many irons in the fire. Try to get some of this on here. These edges. Am I even in focus there anymore? And you can use a brush or a towel or, you know, a shop towel or something to put this stuff on if you don't like to get, I don't know, I just like to use my finger. I feel like I have the most control for this anyway. But then I get sloppy and make a mess anyway. I'm getting a little heavy-handed there. Some on our back. wee bit more. Okay. I think I'm just gonna put that little clear organza on there. That way it's got a little delicate something something on the top, but it's also not taking away from our beautifulness. Oh, let me try to not lose you. There we go. I hope this is big enough. Big enough piece of ribbon. I don't know, does that look springy or does it look Christmas? I think it looks Christmas still. Oh, does that make sense? Should the bow be facing this way instead, actually? And you can also hot glue it down if you, like I said, I was doing it the other way, but I think it's okay. Okay, and we could put a keyhole there. Let me see if I've got one handy. I don't know that I do here. I could just lay a key on it. We could put feet on it. Feet on that would be cute, but I'd have to go to the other room. So I'm not going to make you wait on me to do that. Let me see if I see anything else that makes sense on here. Wish, that could be cute. We could go over it with our brass. Or we could hang a key and this off of our thing there. Where's all my keyholes? I just keep keys from all kinds of random stuff. So what if we, let's see if we put some aged brass on those, what they look like, if we like them enough to use them or not. Just kind of warms it up and makes it look like it belongs on there. I think a little bit more. Okay. So, I don't know. I might just even glue those on there, make them kind of look like they're tied on there. So I hate to, I got some little skinny twine here. Let's see what we can do. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Amy. Or maybe I've already thanked you. Maybe I'm already maybe I'm reading the same comments. Sorry if I am. Oh shoot. Maybe I'll just tie that in a little kind of inconspicuous-ish knot up here. If I can get it. Oh, maybe I already got it and didn't know it. Oh, and I never, if you guys wouldn't mind liking this video, if you actually like it, I would appreciate you liking it. That helps Facebook know I'm doing something. It's supposed to help me if you like what I'm doing, but so yeah, if you could like this video, I would super appreciate it. I think I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue under each of those and call it a day on this project anyway. Oh, I was going to show you what I got today yet too. I forgot. Okay. So, I'm going to quit there and I'll show you real quick what I got if you want to see it. If not, that's fine too. So, anyway, that's the sides of it. It says, what does it say? I can't. Curiosity, hope, and happy. Now I got to lay these back down. And then we've got a floral on the top. I think I'm going to quit there. I think that's good. We could put another word somewhere, but I don't think it needs it. Love would fit on there and look nice, I guess, but I'm going to quit. I'm just throwing out other suggestions you could do if this wasn't enough for you. So that's that. Let's move up here and I'll show you real quick what I got today that I did not need. Although, okay, so like I said, half the places were closed, but thank you, Carla. Thank you, Kathy. I got some silverware trays. I'm going to run them through the dishwasher. But if you've seen my paintbrush drawer, it's a little bit of a nightmare. So I'm hoping, I hadn't even tried, that should help. Oh, that'll fit in there really good. So I thought I would try these out before I get any more and make sure that they fit. So that will help me organizationally. And these were from Goodwill because Salvation Army was closed. Thanks, Kathy. I have a lot of family in Ohio, so yeah. Just a little black easel. I'd never seen one quite like it. It's perfect for displaying all these cute little things we make all the time. And everything I got at Goodwill today, I won't even be flipping. I just like it how it is. That's a little ornament, but you know, it's in my neutral style, so I'm just going to take that hanger thing out and tuck him in with my decor. I just thought he was cute. I don't know what's rattling around in there, but oh, I guess you could put a little, well, I don't know. I guess you could put, I don't know if you can get a bulb that small. Probably can. But anyway, I thought that was cute. And this book, which is so vintage looking. It's totally not vintage, I'm sure. I think it's probably, I know it looks like a Hobby Lobby. It is. It says Hobby Lobby on it. You know, they're faux books. But again, it's my dark and dirty, doesn't sound right, dark and I don't know what I'm trying to say, vintage look that I love. Oh, a little red church for Christmas still. So like I said, I may tuck these into my decor for another week or two just so that I can enjoy them. Oh, and another, I'm sure he's not vintage, but he looks kind of vintagey. I just thought he was precious. So again, he goes with my neutral decor. Just love him. You gotta be very careful with him. He's fragile. So TJ Maxx had the cutest spring bags today. If you didn't hear the story on that, there was a lot of stuff that wasn't on sale, but they were calling winter motif, not Christmas motif, so I didn't get it. But I did get these. Obviously, they go with my style. I see a lot of craft projects out of these next year and or using them as ornaments, either way. But I got 2 sets of those because they were 50% off. An extra bag. I may wrap presents. Nah, that'd be bad to put Christmas presents in spring bags, right? Oh, yeah, just another Just another boring little Christmas tree, but I think by the time I fluff him and I spray paint him, he'll be just fine. And yep, I think that's about it. Except for, got some ice skates that look so cute on sleds. And just in decor for winter. So I got that pair. And this cute little pair that my mom is just bent on thinking she's going to try them on because she wants to ice skate again. If you're 72, you'll break a hip. I would break a hip at this point. What are you thinking? And she has tiny feet, so these might fit her. You never know. And Courtney spied these for me behind the counter. I don't know why they were behind the counter. They were not expensive. And then this is the last pair I got. A little kid's pair. Aren't they cute? They had one more pair left. Like that were real similar to this. It's like, well, don't be a glutton, Tammy. Leave some for everybody else. So I did. And there was even some adult sizes left, but I'm stocked up on ice skates. So I think that's all I had to show you. Wasn't nothing much. So anywho, that's it for me for now, and I'll see you later. Bye.